Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect and all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. It's a brother to mine from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video, right? Supposed to make this video a couple of days ago, but I wasn't really feeling, up to par. But the reason why the scripture talks about the man of sin, right? Because he's here. And the majority of the people of the planet Earth, mainly the ones in the West, right? They're pretty much ignoring the fact that they're dealing with a straight up sinful psychopath. Okay? That's who they're dealing with. And he's also known as a sword. All right? And he's here to kill, steal, and he's here also to destroy. That's his MO. You know? This man dropped off some ticks, or he's starting to drop off ticks in boxes so people can get bitten and sick, right? So the point of these sticks, when they bite you, you get addicted to, you get allergic to meat, right? Red meat. So you can't eat meat anymore. So, like this devil introduced a lot of people to a lot of shit a couple of years ago, right? Remember the Beyond Meat burgers and the Beyond Meat nonsense? That wasn't just for show, okay? That wasn't just for vegetarians. That was mainly for for you people to get used to not eating meat. The meat is only gonna be for the elites, okay? While you savages, you peons eat whatever they blend up and put in patties for you guys. All right, and a lot of you went along with it. Oh, Beyond Meat burger. Have you ever had a Beyond Meat burger? Right. Meanwhile, the beef is there, right? The lamb is there, and they just ignore these things, right? Esau always do things in increments. He gives you a little bit, and then you watch for the reaction, and then he pounce, right? So now he's thinking about just getting rid of farming in general. So he's plaguing the farmers, right? And the Lord talks about that too. I'll bring that out in a little bit. But let me just play the video so you see what I'm talking about, because if the Lord doesn't come back, man, all of us are going to be put to death, right? It's only for the elect's sake. But what we say in prophecies, it's matching up. And you people still call us a cult. Not a cult in a way where the definition of the word, but a cult as in the Western hemisphere definition of a cult, right? Anyways, so it says here, let me just play the video.
These people are what they're doing, but they're on our fucking top field. Who the fuck? What are you doing? Literally, in our top field. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, man. So that's the video, and then other podcasts are also talking about this, right? They're really showing you people that they don't really give a shit about you, right? You're nothing to them. They're about to start the reset. There's no need for farmers to have machines for that. There's no need for office jobs. There's no, your people, you're being replaced by AI, right? But anyways, these ticks are plagues, man. Nothing more than plagues. And Esau Edom is that sword that's here to perpetually line step and closing on you people, right? Because he's known as a serpent also. What does a serpent, what does an anaconda do? It squeezes you until you breathe in and then he keeps suffocating you. Okay, the more breath you take, the more squeeze he does, and that's what Esau is doing to the people, right? Let me bring out the first scripture. Wear out the saints, because all of us are being wear out, man. Right? We're out the saints of the Most High. That's what's going on. Daniel 7, and it says here, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. That's the main point. And to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of times. And that's where we are right now, right? And all of us are being worn out, right? Whether it be work, whether it be ticks falling out of the skies, right, from their damn helicopters, right? These things are going to cause major diseases, right? And even with that, we still got to worry about another virus coming, right? But people ignore Esau, Edom, right? They'll ignore Esau, Edom, and not put any blame on this man. You know, I just don't understand. People, like people are under some heavy witchcraft, man, and they're falling for it. I feel like this man has to come down and say, I'm the one doing this, and people still won't believe, right? Because they're looking for someone else to blame. They're blaming it on immigrants, they're blaming it on the tribes. Meanwhile, the small hatter is right there, right? Pestering you, murdering your children, right? The Edomites, their rulership is over. So the scripture talks about when he's about to fill his belly, right? And he has a short time before the Lord comes back, right? Diseases and plagues are going to be running rampant. Famine are going to be running rampant. You people better brace yourself, man. Right? Let me get Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 22. I think down there. Right? And it says here, and except those days shall be shortened, right? Let me start at 21. For then shall be great tribulation, and such as was not since the beginning of the world of this time, nor ever shall be. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there should be no flesh to be saved. But for elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right? So him dropping ticks carry Lyme disease. You can put whatever you want in these insects. You can put whatever diseases you want in insects. Right? You can inject whatever the fuck, like Lyme disease, whatever. Right? Viruses and all kind of stuff, man. Right? And they're fulfilling that their 10 commandments also. Right? 500, keep the world, keep the population under 500 million. The Georgia Guidestones, this is a real thing. Right? This is Georgia Guidestones. The concept of keeping the global population under 500 million originates from the Georgia Guidestones, a mysterious granite monument erected in Elbert County, Georgia in 1980. The guiding principle was to maintain humanity under 500,000 in perpetual balance with nature, right? That's not what the Lord said. The Lord told the people to be fruitful and multiply, right? But this man has a God complex. He thinks that he's the Most High. And I just read that in the book of Daniel, where he says he shall think to be like the Most High, right? But that's his job anyways, right? He is the sword of the Most High, man. Right? That's what Esau, Edom is. The sword of the Most High. This is Hosea. That's the one I'm looking for. Psalms, but it's way better. Okay, 1:28. I will ascend above the heights of the stars. I will be at the Most High. Okay, nope. Psalm 49. Towards sword. People. Okay. Sword of the Lord. Let me just put Esau. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, I would say by thy sword shalt thou live. Let's check out Isaiah 34. 34 and 5. It's talking about Esau, Edom. For my sword shall be bitten. That's the one I want. Bear with me. There's a specific scripture. It talks about some supposed to be in Psalms. A sword. Also in Jeremiah too. Yeah, this one's really good. This is Psalm 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out sword and have bent his bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to say such as be with an upright conversation. Right? And that's Esau Edom casting out tempests and whatever he does, right? In this case, diseases and disease warfare. Right? He was given a sword from the beginning, and now he's pretty much utilizing it. He's been utilizing it ever since he came over here to conquer this land. Right? And now we're seeing him pretty much turning on his own people also. So this is, you're dealing with a fucking madman. Right? You're dealing with a mad, sinful psychopath. Okay? Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. But that's going to be the judgment of Esau Edom. Right? But this man is a sword, and he doesn't give a fuck. Okay? He don't care who he takes out, man. Right? Because you people are numbered anyway. Just like how the Israelites are numbered for destruction. You think Esau's not gonna lump you in the lump there with the slaves? Because you are low-end Edomites. You're nothing but slaves to this man. Okay? To your kings. You don't even know who your kings are. We're the ones who exposed who your kings were in this time. Right? You're just starting to find out who your kings are. You're starting to find out that they're small hats, and you Christians are still pussyfooting around the fact that these small hats are the cancer of the earth. Okay? Let me get one more scripture, and then I'll leave it. Revelation 11 and 18. And it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. Is it this? Nope. It's Revelation 11 and 8, I think. Nah. That's not the scripture I was looking for. Let's see. Sword, Revelation 11. No flesh to be saved. No, that's not the one. Just had the scripture down here, you know. I know it's Revelations 11. Revelations 11. Jot down 18 again, see if it's in there, because sometimes the point is right in front of you. Yeah, it is Revelation 11 and 18. And it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear the name, right? Fear thy name, which is Yahweh Shem Shai, small and great, and shouldest destroy them that destroy the earth, right? The real stewards of the earth are the Israelites, right? Mainly the elect, and we're going to build this back, okay? It's called the kingdom of heaven. And right now we're seeing the wicked destroy the earth, right? He's poisoning the water. He's poisoning the air. He's giving people diseases. He's dropping off insects so people can be sick. So he can give you his fake meat, so you can eat his meat and then go back to the hospital with diseases, man. This is a sick man that you're dealing with. And our people, they don't understand what's going on. And that's why we're here. We're not even here to warn you people anymore, man. Right? If you can't see what's going on and whatever, we're here to get the elect to pretty much be sealed. Right? We want the elect to be sealed. That's why we're doing this, because we know you people are marked. Right? You're marked. Your ears are pretty much full of spiritual wax. You can't hear this. Right? So the people, the elect, they're gonna hear the word of the Lord, and they're gonna be enamored. They're gonna be smitten because the Lord have opened their hearts for them to get this. Okay, this is just one example, of how wicked this man is, and we're seeing so many articles. We're seeing so many things that this man is doing in the earth right now. He's arresting. He's going against his own treaties. Right? That's an unrighteous man. He's going against his own treaties, arresting other presidents that don't comply with what he's saying. Right? He's arresting other kings and these other kings' men. They're not doing anything because a lot of them are giving these kings up too. Right? These other lower luminaries, presidents, prime ministers, they all bow down to Esau Edom, man, with all his wickedness. And everyone knows, the world leaders know who they're dealing with, but you peons, you don't know who you're dealing with. All right? His MO, which has always been disease warfare, right? I don't know why this is such a hard thing for you people to fathom, right? But he's showing you his real colors, man. That vid, that was a disease warfare. What he's doing right now, that's disease warfare, right? With the ticks, that's disease warfare. And there's another virus coming to you people, so you better watch out, man. The elect are gonna live through all these, but you people are just here you're born to die, right? And the scripture talks about you 2/3 knowing death by pain. Shalom.